聖剣伝説3トライアルズ・オブ・マナ.
Hello everybody and welcome to this video for Trials of Mana, the remake. So obviously last year we finally got this game for the first time. Previously Seiken Sensetsu 3 and now Trials of Mana in the Mana collection, which I only played a little bit, I'm afraid to say. I'm sorry about it, I was very busy around the time, it was a free time, and all those games happened, so I completely forgot where I was going with this. Anyway, so, I did play the demo for Trials of Mana at Gamescom 2020, and I am really intrigued by what I made of it. So, I'm gonna take you through the opening hour of this game. Obviously I have to mention that this video is sponsored by Square Enix. Thank you very much. I barely do sponsored videos, but when I do, I make sure it's from a good party that I can trust. But before we get going, yes, I always like to put my voice in Japanese because it's for me an RPG thing. When I know the game is made with originally made like in Japan, I prefer playing with Japanese, though sometimes I do astray from that moniker, like when there's no option or when I do feel it's better suited for the story. But for right now I'm likely gonna stick with Japanese. We have English text though, so you can still read along, don't you worry. Other than that, you can actually change between the remake and the original audio, which is very fantastic. Other than that, I don't really want to change anything. No, I'm good. So let's go to new game. Press normal, and let's get going. So here I have the character selection screen. This is actually kind of important, because depending on two characters you choose, the story might go in a very different direction. Like, it's smarter to have two characters that are way more compatible when it comes to their interbranching stories. So for example, I'm gonna choose Reisz here. And for Reisz, to complement her story, it is smarter to have Hawkeye on your party. And finally, the last one is basically a freebie. So I am going to choose Angela. Yes, let's proceed with this party. So, some of you might have seen or played the demo or seen the Gamescom footage. It actually starts you in the Beastman town where you have to escape and start your journey. We will get there eventually, but what I really want to show you is like an opening to one of these stories, because each character has their own prologue, which basically tells them how they got to that point. Most of the characters will end up in... All the characters will end up in the Beastman town, but everybody outside of Charlotte goes on a quest to basically seek the Priest of Light. And here we have our battle tutorial. A is weak attack, Y is evade, X is a power move. And if you hold X, you can actually charge your attack. Then we have our CS gouge, our class strike gouge, with L and Y. I can do a very massive strike and basically blow away my opponent here. There's also some other stuff that you need to keep in mind. I believe it's pressing the right or the left stick. I think it's the right stick. You can actually hone in on an enemy, so you can basically keep them in view at all times. you have to move with the camera a lot in this game, so it's better to keep that option on as much as you possibly can. So now we're going into the Citadel, where Reiss's family basically has their kingdom. The kingdom is protected by the wind, ensuring that nobody can enter. Her entire race is basically based on like Amazonian fighters. It's super intriguing. But the things that will unfold here basically lead up to why she goes out into the world. We'll see that in a little bit. Overall though, I played this a little beyond the first hour. I will have to say that I really enjoyed what they're doing with it. Especially when it comes to the simpleness between fighting and running around. It doesn't feel like you're losing all that much time. And what I don't really like about RPGs, and that's maybe the biggest thing I can say, is when an RPG wastes my time, I'm just basically sitting there for the most part. But this, it seems to move very smoothly, and I've been very keen on playing through it more, which I might do on my Twitch. But once again, I really appreciate like Square Enix coming out and giving me a good looker at this game, because I've been very intrigued since I played that demo at Gamescom last year. So here we have Reiss's father. Basically, the opening portion of this game is finding the little brother Elliot. I like King Juster. I'm kind of bummed that he is more in this game, because despite his disability, he can sense everybody around him and has a keen eye of what is going to happen in the near future. And I really like about his character. So Elliot needs to be trained, so that's why we're trying to find him. There's Elma. Oh. Sometimes I do that. I instead of talking to a character, I'm just randomly attacking. Strange, I assumed the young prince would be together with Your Highness. So now we're getting some backstory about how this entire situation came to be in the first place. Obviously, this is not entirely new information if you played the original, but what I like here is that it shows a bit more. It shows a bit more emotion to everything proceeding here. Man, that's so crushing. Reisz is such a cool character. I like Reisz a lot. She basically carries in the weight of an entire kingdom on her shoulders. And she's very much composed the entire way through. I really like that about her. And there we have our boy of the hour, Elliot. Bill and Ben. Want to see something interesting, little boy? That that came out kind of wrong. You have been on such campy villains until the very end. Trying to convince this little boy that they're the traveling magicians. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Please don't do that. Don't go through with it. I don't think this is a very smart idea, Elliot. Maybe you shouldn't do that. I mean, come on, friend. Just grabbing this treasure chest here. Shoot, I forgot the one at Elma, didn't I? Oh well. Let's run by pressing in the L stick and go down. Hold up. By going to one of these golden statues here, you can actually regain your HP, your MP, and save. So I like to do, like to save ample as I possibly can. There you go. Funny enough, when the first time I played through this, I didn't do it until I went to the forest, which feels like a little late. For nothing can really overly happen in these opening moments, I suppose. Item ring. Or R. We only have one piece, so yeah. Nothing really you can do with this item ring. But hey, I put a piece of chocolate in there, so when I have to recover, I will be fine. Captain, I believe Elliot was playing near the underground passage. He seemed to have a friend with him since he was talking to someone. Oh no. I don't like where this is going. Is there a treasure chest here, by the way? I don't think so. No. Oh, there are two pots there. Wait, hold up. Get myself some money. Alright. Let's go in here. Don't need to rush, young prince. First things first, I'm Bill. I'm just projecting how it would sound in English. To be fair, I have played this a little bit in English. So maybe I'm just miming what they're sounding in English. Too many layers! Too many layers! Move on! Hmm? I bet a smart boy like you knows what's in this room. Yeah, this controls the winds that protect Laurent. You can bring your mother with our super secret magic trick. I'm not sure if I would believe that. That would be something convenient that my family would have told me by now. This feels like a total deception. I shouldn't do this, Elliot. Please don't do this. Your sister is a smart cookie. No, Bill, don't do this. Don't do this. Please don't do this. I already know what's going to happen, obviously. But they still shouldn't do it. Please don't. Violence. And there goes all the power that protects you. And everything was silent until the forces attacked. This doesn't seem like a fun day. It will be our last big raid, but what a way to go. So your big going away party, huh? Congratulations. I mean, I guess. No, if I have to go to father. Well, let's go. Oh no. Your sister left you to save her. No, she left you to save her kingdom. Very different. Now you come with us. Wish you were Reisz. And there goes Elliot, I guess. She's like, where's Elliot? And then immediately moves on to just ignore Elliot. I mean, by now your kingdom is kind of doomed, so I would at least protect your brother at the very least. But it's a choice of choice situation. It's not an easy decision to make, I feel. I wouldn't really know what I would do in this specific scenario. Anyway, I'm just gonna save. By the way, I'm not going to say this again for a little while, but I really appreciate the good people at Square Enix for sending this over to me. But once again, it's a game I've been very interested in. I really want to know what this is like. So yeah, thanks so much for the sponsorship. Oh dear. Spore spreader was the citadel once the wind stopped. Go save the king. I mean, everything is in flames. Okay, I will do that. Don't worry. I will be the hero that this land deserves. There you go. So you get, in this battle system, you get little bonuses for completing your enemies faster. So I'm more opting to go for speed than protecting myself. Yeah, you get like plus 3% for defeating between 20 seconds. And I need some level upgrades fast, so I'm going for that right now. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to protect yourself, but I have enough HP to get me going for a little while longer. There you go. Level 2. Training characters. To level up to increase your HP and stats like your strength. With increased stats, you can use training points to power up your characters by learning moves and abilities. Put points towards abilities from the training sections of Plus. That's a weird way to put it. Fair enough. Let's go to training. Use training points to obtain after leveling to learn new moves and abilities and increase your stats. Moves. Magic spells and attacks you will learn will be automatically added to your move ring menu. Press down to bring up the menu and select the move while exploring the field or battling. Using moves cost MP. Alright. I am opting for... I'm going for Forsake. You must equip abilities in order to use them. Alright. I'm good then. Very nice. Let's go upstairs. Please hold on. The wind told me that as they were approaching was unable to stop, and the shift in mana has dulled my senses. Oh no. This is kind of depressing. This has been a bummer of a day. I see that it's no longer the citadel enemy has, and please, Reisz, you must get him back. I will. I will. For sure. No. Well, it's time to go on an epic adventure, I guess. The Commandant is really something special. Senator Naval, to report our success to Famicom. Everyone, fall back for now. She has a good lead on those forces. Well, a whole strategized team, I must say. The wind. And now the wind returns. Didn't you just run a second ago? Eddie, what do I do? Where should I go? Father always said that the Priest of Light in Wendell has answers for those in need. Aha! That's where we're going. You sure you know what my next move should be? I agree. Let's go! So yeah, that was basically mostly the prologue. I would say it's pretty entertaining. Like, tutorial stuff is usually sometimes where I zone out, but I love the opener, especially for Reiss's story. May it protect me on the journey. Wonderful. I like the emotions on her face very much. It's really nicely done. The conflict and then immediately snapping back to the conviction. So now we're heading soon into the sections that you've likely seen before. There we go. We're getting some, of course, some people who worked on this game. Very lovely. System planner, UI programmers. UI is such an important and underrated factor of a video game, I must say. Good that it came up on time. Lead motion designer. Map planners. Lead 3D map designers. Paying homage to the original game designers, the main illustrators. Main series producer. And here we go. So the Beastman has taken over this town by storm and basically attacks anybody who isn't acting in line. Don't resist him, we might spare you! That is a problem. We'll never reach window at this rate. Don't worry, knowing the eventuality of RPG games will be there eventually. So I'm not too worried at all. But anyway, let's talk to you.
Reisz Kingdom の獣人たちは昼間は普通の人間と見分けがつかないが、実はそこが狙い目さ。奴ら変身している間は血が騒ぐのか。
That's actually smart thinking, Barkeep.
それで夜な夜な漁師様の館に集まって好き放題暴れ回ってるのさ。その間は警備が手薄になる。街を抜け出すチャンス。
警備が夜に手薄になるなら宿屋で休んでいた方が良さそうです。
So let's head to the inn. Right here. For place to rest? No charge. Can do best with these beastmen in town anyway. Well, thank you for the free night's sleep, I suppose. Free day sleep? I mean, that's a better way of putting it, I suppose. Another old beast and they're gonna fight each other somewhere else, so we can freely move around here and go to the fields. So let's do that. First, I see a shiny. I want shinies. Give me the shiny. Thank you for the shiny. I have another chocolate. And we can go right here. How to grow seeds. Yes. You can basically make little plants in all the pots in the inns, but right now we're just going through by the forest, and that's likely gonna take up the rest of the time we have for this hour. For we might end up in window before that. I'm not entirely sure. Man, that attack missed. That's a bummer. Well, still defeated within 20 seconds though, so I'll take it. Can I save the game? Of course, of course. Please let me. Oh, there you go. Thought where's the other enemy, but there you go. Item seed. These are 10 seconds. I like these bonuses, thank you. Cup of wishes. And there's something here for lure. And let's carry on. Let's jump, attack. You won! Defeated within 10 seconds. That's how you do it. Oh man. I keep screwing up attacks. Don't look at me. I'm a failure. There you go. Folklore, nice. Actually, that's very nice. So, what's in here? Some HP. Not bad. Now I'm taking you down. Defeated within 10 seconds. That's how you get experience. I throw care in the wind for additional experience points. Maybe that's not the best way to play a video game. That's my way to play a video game. One candy. This goes to... Yes. We don't need to go this way. We need to... Let me check the map. Is this the way we need to go? Oh no, this is the way we need to go. For sure. If I'm going correctly, we need to head here. There's also a statue here, so let's take advantage of that. Actually, I think that the enemies that are ahead here are 3-star, so I might just take this opportunity to do that. And do this. Yeah, level 3. So I think this is actually the entrance to the cavern. Though we can't actually go there. Sorry about that. We need to go find a way to break this barrier. So we need to go to the town that's at the left here. If a character falls asleep, they will slumber in position until healed. Leave them open for enemy attacks. Use a medical herb or twinkle ring spell to fix the status effect. Yeah, those mushrooms can actually put you to sleep, which can be extremely annoying. And you should be very careful with that. So, let's see. Used to be able to go through Cascade Cavern to the east and get to the other side of the lake. Unfortunately, windows closed off to keep their city safe. That's cool, but I got a shiny, so I'm okay. And I see another shiny, so I'm gonna take it. Thank you! Curses, I managed to get away from Jod, but now I'm stuck here because of the barrier. Now I'll never get home to Windell. Take on the barrier. Hey buddy, if you figure it out, let me know. I'm gonna spend the night here, I guess. Finding a way home is a problem for future me. You could stay the night here too. Maybe the barrier will magically disappear overnight. You never know. I mean, it's nice to dream. What do you have to say? Whatever you say, bud. Hopefully nothing terrible is gonna happen. Let's head into the inn and set up camp for the night. So right from the inn, it's actually possible to save, so you can do that right here. And we're gonna rest until the morning. But yeah, I've been really digging this. And it sort of just landed on my lap. So once again, thanks so much appreciated for Square Enix for the sponsorship. I always like their games. They always intrigue me. They always bring out quality stuff that I enjoy. But it's fun to get a random opportunity from them. So I really appreciate it. I don't really get those often. So thank you very much. Especially if it's a sequel to one of my favorite games of all time. Then of course I'm gonna play it. It does seem quite powerful. Let's follow it. Let's see what happens. Maybe something funny will happen. Hey, come back here. Ah. Fine. We'll defeat you. Cool, are you done? Thanks. See you later. I'm just gonna continue following you. Perfect. Why are you taking me? Alright, let's see what this mysterious light is all about. Ah, fairy. Who are you? Well, I'm Reisz.
私はローラントのアマゾネス、リースです。アストリアの宿で光が見えたから。
Australia. I see you have no other options. Suppose you'll do. Hold on.
しょうがないわね。よし、あなたに決めた。何？
What?
こっちの話。ねえ、お願い。私をウェンデルの光の司祭様のところに連れて行って。私にはもうこれ以上飛ぶ力が残っていないの。私も行くところだから構わないけど、途中の滝の洞窟に結界があって通れないんです。それは私がいれば多分大丈夫。さあ急いで。マナの聖域に異変が起こっているの。
Something has happened to the sanctuary of mana. Oh, my Joy-Con started rumbling as well. Oh no. Disaster follows Reisz wherever she goes.
あなたの中に入り込んで休ませてもらうね。しばらく姿が見えなくなるけど心配しないで。え？ちょっと待って。
Now there's just bewilderment on Reese's face. Eager voices in my head. You take very few. I mean, I guess.
ねえ、あなたはなんでウェンデルを目指しているの？
Let's go that way.
光の司祭様にお目にかかって私を導いていただきたいのです。
そう、いろいろと事情があるのね。
Let's go all the way back. No. Until I finish this battle, I guess. Alrighty. Can I sneak past you? Yes, I can. Oh, no, I cannot. Well. Time for some massive damage. There you go. Got a lot of experience for that. My lord. To be fair, I defeated 2 enemies at the same time, so yeah, that kind of helps. I want to see what's up with the village, though. There you go. Let's go! Use combo attacks. That's pretty bad. What happened? Where is everybody? Looks like the work of the beastmen. Those darn beastmen. Well, yeah, there's not much left here, so I guess we'll go. You have to wonder what happened to all those people because you don't see anybody here, but I guess that's a question for later. Because we have a world to save. We are well aware. Well, I guess that explains the light over here. Yes, it does. So now it basically gives you the option to see the story of your other companion. For time's sake, we're gonna say no. Cool. That is pretty loaded.
ウェンデルの光の司祭に会いに行くところってわけさ。
Oof. Yeah, your both stories are pretty much intertwined.
噂ではナバールはその後ローラント王国に攻め入ったらしい。一刻も早くイザベラを止め、ジェシカや他のみんなを助けないと。
その話は本当なの？
もちろん嘘つきは泥棒の始まりっていうが、すでに泥棒の場合は嘘つかないんだな。
He has a good point.
わかりました。
He has a good point.
あなたを信用しましょう。私はそのナバールに滅ぼされたローラント王国の王女、さらわれた弟のエリオットを探して旅をしています。
そうだったのか。すまん。
あなたの話で悪いのはそのイザベラって人だということがよくわかったわ。
You get like a way more backstory between two characters that actually know each other, so it's super intriguing. Hawkeye has joined your party, yeah! He's a great character too. So let's go, Hawkeye. Oh. Oopsie. I will show you a little bit of the next dungeon, but until when we reach like a golden statue, we likely have to call it quits for today. Because once again, there's a max until an hour. But we can keep playing until then, so don't you worry one bit. And we're gonna go into the Cascade Cavern. With a lot more goblins and bats than you will ever see in your entire life. But that's okay.
盗賊団は常に危険と隣り合わせだ。戦いには慣れている。
心強いですね。ウェンデルまでよろしくお願いします。
There you go. And I see a light there, so we're gonna grab that. Obtain a candy. Very good. There's a golden statue here. I'm not sure if there is gonna be a next one. But for the just for safety, we're gonna save here. Where do we need to go? Likely that way. But there's nothing here, so the other side. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna try this other character. Oh. Okay. Mushroom. No. No. Oof. Yeah. I instantly change positions too. That's cool. More you. Oh. I was trying to do the whirlwind spear with Reisz, but it didn't turn out so well. Hey, we still won.
前に出る。背中は任せだぞ。
調子
どうだ。
もう周囲に敵はいないようです。少し休んでいきませんか？
Let's go this way. And there we have our friend Charlotte hanging off a cliff. Please, please save Charlotte, you little munchkin.
死ぬかと思ったデッチ。どうもありがとさんでした。あたちはシャ
I'm
ル
a
ロット
faded beauty from Wendell. Wendu.
住む美少女デッチ。
お嬢ちゃん、ダメよ。こんな
This
危ない
is no place for one so young to play.
だって。
Oh no.
ウェンデルの新刊ヒースはパパもママもいないシャルロットのことをいつも優しく見守ってくれる素敵な好青年でした。そんなヒースがおじいちゃんに頼まれて
ヒース
アストリアの方に調査に行くと聞いて、シャルロットはなぜか嫌な予感がしたのでございまち。大好きなヒースにもしものことがあっては大変とヒースの後を追いかけ、おじいちゃんに内緒で一人神殿を抜け出すシャルロット。
That was a flip.
しかし運命のいたずらか、やっとヒースに出会えたのに突如
So here's one of the other main antagonists from this game if you play the Charlotte. And one other character route. I can't recall which other character that fits within that route.
ウェンデルに帰りたくても洞窟に入れなくて困っていたんですが、
Why don't you open the path for me? Okay, but how did you get ahead though? We only made one diversion. I'm very curious about this.
落っこちてしまいましたと。
I fell in.
そこへ偶然あんたさんが。
Haven't been there.
もう少し遅かったら今
It
頃。
would have been good night, Charlotte. That was close.
なんてかわいそうなシャルロット。
困ったわね。おいで、お嬢ちゃん。私も光の司祭様に会いにウェンデルへ行くところだから送っていってあげるよ。
Care to join me?
なんだ、あんたさんうちのおじいちゃんにご用だったんですか。じゃあシャルロットを助けてもバチは当たらんでちよ。こう見えてもシャルロットは光の司祭のお孫さんですから。ま、でもここからだったらウェンデルは目と鼻の先でち。別にあんたさんの助けはい
Take care that you won't get lost.
こそ迷子にならないように。ではでは、バイビー。
Bye bye.
あの子、まだ小さいのに一人で大丈夫でしょう
And this is the end of the cavern. Well, not quite yet anyway. It's almost there. But I don't think we'll make it in time. Or we do! But just slipping by like a little eel. But yeah. That is all the time we have for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Once again, I really appreciate Square Enix for reaching out to me. And if you want to see more of Trials of Mana, let me know in the comments. I might stream this starting tomorrow on Twitch and then upload the VODs later to this very YouTube channel. So if you're interested, please subscribe, please leave a like, and tell me if you're going to pick this up as well. Thank you very much. See you guys later. Bye bye.